Rules. It is the truth, even though it's April 1st. Sean Hicks coming at you, winning free picks, ready to jump into some Major League Baseball action. We got some overs and unders here posted right on the screen for you to jump right into. And we'll also throw up our picks for today. A couple from the chat last night. Let's hit over to listen. If you're watching, you're probably already subscribed to the YouTube channel. Wonderful. Make sure you turn that notification bell on so you know when we post our free pick video. All right. So do that. That's number one. Number two, we hit it's YouTube, Facebook, real_Higgs. Want to come say hello? Think that's smart money move, people. Let's go. Be part of the winning free picks team. It's baseball. I love baseball. It's my favorite. It is my favorite. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness, what's happening here? We have comments coming in. Oh no, Gloria, what's happening here? Are you in the chat, Gloria? I just saw your message here on the YouTube channel. All right, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. All right, we're running on YouTube. We're running on Facebook. We're set. We're all set. Wonderful. All right. All right, Eric's in the house. Okie doke, okie doke. Let's get down to business here. Let's get down to Major League Baseball business. We got games up for MLB. I know people are going to randomly come in and just ask for something on the ice or NBA tonight. I mean, come on, people. We got baseball starting in an hour. All right. We got baseball in 1 hour underway. 100. What do we got? 130. We have what? 15,000 games or something this season ready to go on tap. And we're going to sit here and talk about MLB. I mean, NBA. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. Let's talk baseball. A lot to talk about. Orlando's in the house. So right off the bat, listen, we got a lot of new people in the baseball world. And not just baseball, and we should just say the betting world here, right? A lot of newer people come to town. They don't know how to bet baseball. They're still just learning the basics. So things that I've said here before. I'm not a big fave guy. Hockey, we're not laying 220s. Same with baseball. We're not taking the Dodgers every game at home laying 270, 280. We're going to avoid that. All right. We're going to avoid that. I know people are going to say, oh, it's, I saw something. Covers posted. Post your best two-team parlay today and you get a free bag of cover swag. Right. And I like it. I'm friends with Patrick over there. Met him a few times. I got a covers coffee tumbler. I got a nice minus 110 shirt from the guys there. I jumped into to jump into the comments to push your best parlay. And someone has, I think they have the Cubs minus 220 and the Dodgers or the Padres 245. Like, that's, the public loves their favorites. I get it. Dodgers are great. Padres are great. 100-win teams. You're not making money long term betting huge favorites like that. It's not happening. We like our underdogs. And much like, it's not as fun. I mean, it's conference play. You got, divisions. We talk about, division dogs in college basketball, college football. You're getting big numbers. Same with baseball. These guys play each other, 18, 19 times a year, crazy stuff like that. They know these teams know each other. The Yanks are going to go 18-2 against the Orioles. They're going to have dog fights with the Rays. Just teams have just trends. I get it. In some cases, these trends are good trends. Guy faces a team, he has 7 unders. Chances are he can stymie their batter. So, look for we're in divisions. We kind of like our dogs. Here, especially we getting plus money on the wall. Grab it. It's tough to sweep. It's tough to win 3 in a row against a team. Sweeps are difficult. We'll talk about series bets and stuff as the season progresses and things like that. So again, we like our dogs. because we do. How many times I tell you this? The best team is going to lose, 60 times. And if you're the Dodgers, you're laying big numbers. Weather's always important. You'll see not as much as football, but the wind, the Cub games, Rocky games. These totals don't come up till tip off or tip off first pitch. Listen to me, I'm still in basketball. I'm still in Final Four mode. So always check the wind. That's always going to affect on your totals there. I'll look at your lineups. We mentioned the getaway days, Wednesday, Thursday. See who's coming out there. A lot of people like to check on umpires. I'm not a huge umpire kind of guy, although you have some guys who are notoriously bad. So, just things like that we kind of look at. Hey, Gloria, I saw your message there on YouTube. Did you find everything? I mean, everything should be posted there. I'm not sure. Because I see the pics are all posted. And all the passes and stuff, they should be there. Unless you just, did you buy just the Final Four best bet? Is that what you bought? You didn't buy a pass? I don't know. If that's the case, we'll fix that for you. We'll get a message out to Craig and the team there to redo that. Make sure see what package you purchased there. So MLB again. I got this under posted here, and it is a play in this Yankee game. I like it. I threw it out. It's actually a premium play here. I like it. Looks like the rain's going to hold off for a while here. It's chilly in the area. I still like the under. And as I said, I wanna kind of jump on the Jays. Everybody's high on the Jays. I kind of like the Jays myself. Why wouldn't I like the Jays? I mean, they're young, they're fun. But this line, although it's creeped up a little bit. You think you get a little Yankee bias. We might have got a little Jays bias for the Cole not even laying 200. Because Cole's a beast. He's a certified stud, number one. But I'm just going to lay off that and now watch that game. As much as I tell you all the time, I'm not a huge game watcher. I'll have them both on. Be watching that, and we'll be on the Cleveland Detroit game as well. Checking that game out. Here we go. Right off the bat, Clippers Nuggets. We're jumping right into NBA. No one cares. Major League Baseball, the little stepbrother nobody loves. I like the Nuggets. Give me the Nuggets. Although, if I'm going to put money on something, I've already invested a couple shekels on Charlotte here over the Nets. So I got that at 3.5 last night. I think it's down to 3. You might be able to find a 3.5 somewhere. So that's what I'm on there in the NBA. No, it's got to be something wrong. I'm going to message Craig as we chat with you here. All right, so I sent a message there, Gloria. We'll take care of that. You've bet the Yankees. Hope you take the under. Let's talk about it. You want to talk some Reds, St. Louis? Listen, St. Louis, you make the big offseason move. Okay, so you win. Do they win the offseason, or do the Jays win it by bringing in Springer? You bring in Oriando, a big trade there. You still got Goldie over first. But I don't know. I mean, Flannery, and again, I say this all the time. Last year's baseball, we kind of definitely put a little asterisk next to it, especially for players. If they had a crap year, I throw that out. That's number one. I mean, teams came out and won. Good for them. Teams that lost, whatever. Good for them too. It is what it is. It was what it was. But I'm giving passes to kind of guys who had bad seasons. That's the way I look at that. Because it's an odd season. So anybody who had, Flannery didn't have a really good season last year. Although Adam Wainwright did. But this Cardinals team, historically, they're great. They're going to win 88, 89 games a year. That's what they've been doing for the last decade or something like that. They put up wins. I think people are just down on Cincy because they lose Barrow, but, Castillo is still a good pitcher. Sonny Gray's not bad. They had no offense last year. Can, Suarez hit a little? I mean, if this lineup hits, I was on this team all last year. That was as much as I love the Brewers this year, I like the White Sox and the Reds last year. They were my two teams I liked. On Cincy, I just need some offense from them. Give me some offense out of Cincy. It can't be as bad as it was last year. Can't be. I get it, Eric. It's tough to trust them. Padres run line. Yeah, I mean, I just said I can't be laying. Well, I'm sorry. I got a text and I'm looking up the Padre line because I know it's like 240 something. Yeah, I'm not laying those kind of numbers. You know that. All right, go ahead. Did you rebuy the 3-day pass? Because if you bought on 27th, that's 27, 28, 29. So it's expired. You got to get a new 3-day pass. Or unless you rebought it. I don't know. It's not showing up if you rebought it. That's what I'm getting here on the messages. I'm telling them to reach out to you. So you message it in the live chat. All right. Happy Easter also to you there. Resurrection Sunday. Yeah. Well, till the weather warms up, Eric. They didn't hit all last year. I mean, come on. I like their lineup. I think that, Suarez is a guy. I mean, what are his home run odds? He's good. The guy's got power. I got to pull out my numbers here for him. Where is he on this list here? 25-1, Eugenio. I mean, the guy's got power. And that's a great ballpark to hit in. The Rebel in the house, straight out of Vegas. Although, as I said, in the prop wise, I got a little Muncie going. A big dog, 150 to 1, the Munce man. The guy's hit 35 last couple of years. He plays he gets 150 games in. That guy's gonna hit 40 plus. I'll take a shot at a 40 home run guy at 150 to 1. Are you kidding me? Take a shot. Brewers run lines juiced up heavy. Oh yeah, well because they're getting plus money. See, in that case, I mean, because it's a low line. You got they're minus 105, but if you find a minus, they're minus a 1.5. Grab it. You can get if you find a minus to run, take the minus run for 170, 175, 180. Yeah, Suarez. Yep, big bopper. Love that baseball money. Earl Sports is in the house. Now, anything he says is going to be Mets related. Although he's happy that I got a DeGrom. I got that DeGrom MVP 10,001. I'm like, you know what? I said the other day, I'll take a flyer. And it wasn't one of the first ones I put into. I'm like, I can get this crazy number on DeGrom. I'll take it because he could have like a Pedro, Clemens, Maddox, Randy Johnson type year easily. Like, he gets some run support. Let's be honest. The guy gets 11 wins because there's no runs. So I'm kind of correlating that with like Lindor having a great year, Alfonso whacking 45 homers, everybody hitting great, blah, 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 the whole kit and caboodle for the New York Mets. This guy goes 24-1 and 19-0. I mean, let's be honest, he gives up a run a game. He gets some run support. He can go, Bob Welch 27-3 type number. Like they put in whatever Bob Welch did in like the late 80s. Like he could put those, he gets the run support. He's talented enough to do that. So he goes 25-2, 290 Ks, 200. I mean, he'll get some MVP votes. I'll take a shot at that. I'll take a shot. Yankees run lines. Yeah. Well, yeah, listen, Cole's a beast. Ryu. I mean, I'm looking for like a nice 4-1 Yankee win. I'm a Yankee fan, but I like the under. Not the everybody's excited about the bats here. So do I like that? Yeah, I'm not gonna go against that, Earl. No way. Uh, St. Louis. I don't know. I'm not a St. Louis fan. I like the Reds. I was just saying I kind of like this Reds team. Minnesota against my Brewers. No, no, no. Brewers. I was just saying I got the Brewers like +3 something to win the division. I love this team. I love the bullpen. And what else we got? Atlanta. I like Atlanta. That's we got them. What do we got? Over 91.5 wins. Nice. We'll take them there. And I think to win the series +550. I'll take a shot with them at that. I mean, even plus money. I'll take them and the Mets at plus money to win the division because they're two talented teams. That Braves team is tough, man. That lineup is insane. But why is that line? That line looks just a little low to me. Like they're a little dog. Maybe they should be a 105 fave. Like Nola's tough. I know a couple guys who are high on Phillies. They think Girardi's going to really bust it out. Maybe. Maybe we find a Harper MVP or home run ticket for him. He has lives up to the crazy hype. It has a monster year all around. So yeah, that's what I just said, Orlando. Definitely fishy. I don't understand that one. It's like they're begging it. Like now it's gone up. At this point, it's at Philly -125. I might take Philly here. I might jump on Aaron Nola and the Phils. Get it done. Up to 125. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull up my old. So a couple Cy Youngs. Bueller. Everybody's high on Bauer. Right? So Bauer. It's Kershaw. You know what? Give me Bueller +1,000. Let's go. Blake Snell, another guy. And Woodruff 40-1. I grabbed a little Cole also, and he's +3 something in the AL. When you do futures, people, we talked about last night. A lot of people don't want to tap money for 6-7 months. I understand that. I mean, back in the day, I said we'd have to set up a whole separate account just to put our futures in, so we weren't maxing out our $5,000 limits on a bunch of totals for the season. But for the everyday players now, I know they're not really sexy. I saw one book was like, why are we going to put them up? People don't like to play them. Who comes in on these? Your sharp or your pros are going to come in because they have to bankroll to get tied up for 6 months. They're not worried about it. And all stuff at home. Absolutely, John. Tough at home. He is. He's good. And the lineup's not terrible either. They got some guys there. Is it as good? Lineup's not as good as the Braves. That Brave lineup. I can't say it's tough when you don't like a game or a team on a particular day because you can't really say nothing bad about the Braves. So what am I saying bad about the Braves? No. What am I saying? I can't. Just the line looks a little odd, and it's gone up now. So that's why I gotta kind of say I'm going to like the Phillies there. Believe it or not, right now, that line moved. I'm going to go the other way and say Phillies in that game. I throw an NBA pick out here. I told you I like Charlotte. I'm going to go Charlotte. I'm going to throw that out because I know some people popped in asking earlier as soon as we started. So I'll throw the Charlotte pick up there. That was also on the free pick video. I'm not. I tell people, newer people show NBA. How do you bet your money on it when the guys who are getting paid to play want to sit out games and take days off? You can't. Just wait a couple weeks for the playoffs to start. You can still make money on the ice. We have baseball. Everybody's in it in April. You're getting 100% effort all the time. You can make money in baseball, especially with the amount of dogs. Plus money dogs. Where's the plus money honey? She'll tell you. I'm sure Ali will have a show today on the Picks and Parlays channel too. So I was gonna do like the show. So we call it Midday Money. I was gonna call it like woke up music or something. I don't know. We need something for baseball. But then I'm like, we need something to just encompass everything for the whole year. So I don't have to change names every sport. So Midday Money's we'll call it Midday Money and Late Night Money probably. That's what all right. So we got Yanks under, and if you want, like Earl said, Earl Sports was on Yanks run line. I can dig it. That line's jumped up a little bit here. People coming in on the Yankees. So if you want to go a little run line, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna do 185. That's not happening. Cleveland again, they're also favored on the road. We'll run line those guys up there. Bieber's. Come on, he's gonna strike out 10 here. Detroit's clear rebuild. They're probably at least a year or two away from really doing anything with their young pitching staff. Minnie in Milwaukee. That's one of my guys here. I mean, the Twins. I got the Twins to win the AL Central. I got the Brewers to win the NL Central. Cubs and Pirates. Nobody's giving the Pirates a chance. I can't name 3 guys on a roster. But you know what? I'll take $2 here from the Cubs, who I don't respect one bit. We said we like the Phillies at 3:00. Texas KC. We got a premium on. Arizona San Diego premium on. Tampa Bay Miami. I think that line looks a little low, much like that Philly line. So I'll probably lean a little bit Miami here, but no skin in the game. St. Louis, Cincinnati. Again, that's a premium play if you want to jump on that. Dodgers and Rockies. I'm going to think about a little team total here on over Dodgers. Let me pull up a little, see what I can get for that here at BetMGM as we go through these games, see what's up next. White Sox and Angels. I think we'll see some runs here with these guys. Giolito, Bundy. Although the line did come down a half run here to 8. I don't know. I like both of these teams. I just feel in this spot, I like the Angels a little more because I think the hype machine on the White Sox, much like the Jays. Everybody's oh my God, the White Sox. Well, I was on the White Sox all year last year. So I know about how good this White Sox team is, but they're still a little young. They're still a little raw. Some young guys here. So that line, it's down to even money now. So I will definitely lean on the Angels here. Might even have to add that as a premium play, believe it or not. So Angels be getting added to the list. Houston A's. I don't know. I think I'm going to take Houston here. I mean, I love the A's. I'm always an A's fan. Again, I don't think the Astros are getting a lot of respect. So I will take Houston here. It might be a 10 o'clock, a little 10 o'clock parlay for the peeps out there. That's what you want to do. I know you guys love your parlays. Wackos that you are. I want to parlay everything up. So Astros, Angels, a double-A parlay, as they say. Or as I say. Not they. I don't know who they are. But they'd probably say it. All right, let's go. Dodgers team total. Where's the Dodgers team total? All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, look at this. Why can't we just get a regular team total here on this page? So pick a team total for the Dodgers, huh? Is that where we're at here? How many runs will the Dodgers score? I mean, well, where's the value here? Geez, 6.5 is minus 110. Again, shop around for your information here. First 5 innings, run score. This is definitely something they can't do on a live show. Scrolling through screens like that with 900 bets. So I apologize. Apologize for bringing that one up here. Oh my God. Like in the Warriors tonight, Orlando, I don't even know who they're playing, and honestly, I don't care. I got 2 baseball winners at 10 o'clock. I just gave you Angels and Astros. Steph Curry's trash. All right, how about that? That's how I think about the Warriors right now. You got it, Chris. Yeah, you could. Some sites they'll have it if it's like a 110 close line like that, a low line. You'll have it could be plus money. You're like, oh man, it's I'm not doing that. They're minus 185. Yeah, I'm not I don't taking a run for a minus 185. Are you out of your minds? No. We're doing run lines and we'll lay. We want to take back. We want to take back 185. We want to take back anything on a run line. John Doe, parlay Twins game under with Phillies. You will cash out easy. Someone hit me with John Doe. Someone hit me with on the YouTube channel. Thank me in the morning. Let me tell you, the thank me in the mornings, people. You see the thank me in the morning. Where's our stimmy play, Orlando? That's it. That is the thank me in the morning. That guy, he'll start it. He'll have a new YouTube name tomorrow with the thank me in the morning one. Yeah, definitely got two good pitchers on the hill. Two good pitchers. Blue Jays run line. I wouldn't jump on that Blue Jay run line. I mean, Cole dominates these guys. I mean, he did in the spring. He did last year. He's going to be ahead of hitters. It's nasty out there today. I just outside. It's chilly. I went to my dad's house. The guy's got the heat on turned up to 75. I'm like, really? The heat? What the hell's going on here, man? All right, listen, I wear shorts all the time. I got shorts, a little sweatshirt cover the head. It gets a little chilly. Heat rises. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I like the under, obviously. We could pop that puppy back up here for you. But as much as I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm a fair Yankee fan. I think they're not. I like under 95.5 wins. I just posted on Twitter a bunch of games, the totals we threw out. So there's that, and I like the under here. The Jays. I like the Jays team, but this game, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of runs today. Now on Saturday when they play, over for sure. Yeah. So again, we're gonna get some games off tomorrow. It's not, MLB likes to do this nonsense where we're gonna play a game and then take a day off or two, and the heck are they doing? Twins under for the game, Michael. Is that what you're thinking? Team total under. Warriors under. I was worried about NBA. Stupid NBA. Come on, this NBA. I'm seeing what we gave out yesterday. NBA. Portland was the winner. The over there. Bulls covered the number there for us. What else do we have? Jazz didn't cover because that went down to like -5, so they didn't get there. 5.5. And today I like Charlotte. Maybe the Hawks. Like that Atlanta team. Look at that. The line flipped 1.5 down to -1. Atlanta. That's our little team. That's our little road team we've been taking. You want some baseball action? Snowing in Ohio. There we go. That's what we'd like to see. First pitch. I remember watching. I think it was Derek Jeter's first game. They're playing the Indians, and it was snowing. I went to a game, Yankee Stadium. It was snowing. I got I was going to fight with Albert Joey Bell when he was Joey Bell at the time. I was on the third baseline harassing him. Go figure. Me at 20 harassing some maniac. He stared at me, and I just finally broke away the eye contact. He had a bat in his hand, and I said to my buddy who's next to him, like, "He's still looking at me." He goes, "I think he's gonna come over here and hit you with that bat." And then someone walked up to him, put his arm around him, and they just started walking across the field. San Fran and Seattle, no opinion on San Fran, Seattle. No opinion. No opinion on that game. All right, Mike, get on those Hawks, though. Hot Atlanta, baby. We like the Road Hawks getting the points. Joey Bell was better for 4 years, man. That guy, Bell, had a monster run. I think he had like a 6-year run. That guy was insane. Oh, no, Gloria. We got time. We just have a half hour. Try to clear things up. I reached out to Craig. He's just on a plane right now. Gloria, you're on Twitter, right, Gloria? We're friends on Twitter? You on Twitter, right? Send me a message. We'll take care of that. We'll fix it up. Don't worry. I'll tell you what. At whatever I was, 19, I wasn't backing away. I still wouldn't back away today. I'm a psychopath. So yeah, I mean, dude, I think people forget how good those mid '90s team were. I mean, you're Kenny Lofton. How about Manny Ramirez on the team? Jim Tomei, Eddie Murray, Carlos Baerga, Sandy Alomar Jr. I mean, Omar Vizquel wasn't really a home run guy, but I mean that team was good. It's funny you bring that. You were talking about that because I was reading an article on a poster talking about how the Yankees are like the Indians at that time because they can't punch through. They can't do anything. They're just got a bunch of good guys like Judge and Stanton and a nice lineup, but they're doing nothing like those teams. They couldn't get past. They couldn't get past. They got to the World Series. What they lost to the Braves, or then they beat the no, they lost to the Braves and what the Marlins they couldn't get past. Game 7. Yeah, we're taking the Brewers. You don't have to go run line. You could go money line, Glory, on the Brewers. I mean, I love me some Joey Bell. I remember I called into Mike and the Mad Dog, and I wanted to get Joey Bell instead of Bernie Williams, and then he went to I think maybe the Orioles after he left. I forgot where he left. If he went to the Orioles or White Sox first. But that guy had some years. He went to the White Sox. I mean, he had 100 extra base hits one year. I mean, are you kidding me? 52 doubles, 50 homers. Oh, and he batted 317. Hi, he struck out 80 times. 80 times. Find me the 50 home run guy with 80 strikeouts here. He never struck out. He struck out more than 100 times twice. Twice. Now people are like, who cares about strikeouts? I mean, look at this lineup from what year is this? 95. This is the 95 Indians. All right, Paul Sorrento at first base at 25 homers. Baerga, a youngster at 26. 15 homers, 90 RBI, 11 stolen bases, batted 314. Omar Vizquel, he's more of a glove guy. Jim Tomei, 130 games, 25 homers, batted 314. 113 walks, 97 Ks. Bell's 50-50 season, 126 ribbies, 317. Kenny Lofton batted 310. Manny Ramirez, 31 homers, 100 ribbies, batted 308. Eddie Murray at 39. 21 homers, 82 ribbies. He batted 323. Go check out those mid 90s teams. And then you had pitchers just dominating teams like that. And the Yankees and the Orioles who'd crush runs. The Red Sox. Holy cow. How do you like Yanks, Indians, Cubs, Padres, Dodgers, all money line? I think probably one of those. I think the Cubs are losing. I don't like the Cubs today. Chris, here, you can find all the teams laying big numbers and put them in a money line parlay. And you got, what is this, a 5-pack today, right? Can you go 5-0 today? Absolutely. They should go 5-0, right? They're all the biggest faves on the board. But one of them is going to kill you. See, this is why I'm not a parlay guy, because I can make arguments on both sides here. Like, you could do that every day and find the 2 or 3 biggest faves and just put them in a parlay for $100 and make $119 or whatever it is because you're laying 2 to 1. You know, but I look at it as you go 4-1, and then you don't make you don't make it. You lose money. Forget about making money. You're losing money. You go 4-1. That's painful. We're Rangers in regulation. You mean in 9 innings? That's a joke, Goat. I know what you're talking about here on the ice. Oh, our Saber friends, huh? Yeah, I mean, should they win in regulation? Yeah. Uh, I mean, I'm not really looking at hockey, and I'm not don't want anything to do with Buffalo. They screwed me the other night up 3-0, and I came in the chat yesterday, said I wanted to take them, but I can't because it'd be like putting ice picks in my eyes, and they end up winning. It's different era price wise of teams. You know, I'll tell you what, I'd still take that. I'll take that Indians lineup over the Dodgers lineup. Jafel, listen. Number one, if we're betting any NBA, we're not going to waste money on two crap teams like the Wizards and Pistons. We'll move on to something else. Take Charlotte, take the Hawks. You know, we're not. We, I like Denver tonight. We try to avoid garbage teams. Maybe look at the over there. That's the only thing I would do when two bad teams get together. And NBA is even worse because someone might decide he doesn't want to play today. Parlay the game with the line and the over under same game. Correlated parlays there. All right. Hey, listen, if you like there's nothing wrong with that. If you like the Yankees, you think they're gonna hammer and beat up Rue for a bunch of runs, you say Yanks in the over. Or you think it's gonna be you'd have to say Yanks in the over because you don't think they're gonna win, 2-0. You don't want that. You don't want anything close where they could win a game, you know. Royals first five for you. I like listen, I like the Royal team. Although Mondesi's not out. He's Mondesi's out. Our little speedster guy's out. But listen, I still like that lineup. You know that. I've talked about the Royals. We like the Royals, so go for it. The Reds, listen, I said I like this Reds team. Their offense can't be worse than last year. And you got Castillo, you got Gray, you got two solid pitchers. They're two good pitchers. Now, the question is, what are you getting out of the lineup? I'd say that's not even a question. The lineup should. I mean, you took a year off last year. You were terrible last year. You got to be better. They have to be better. All right. I mean, you can't not hit like you hit last year. You got power guys. Castellanos good for power. Moose Saka's good for power. Suarez good for power. I mean, Votto is just a name right now. He's a shell of himself. But the veteran. You could throw a veteran in there with some young players. It's get it going. For the love of God, Cleveland. I mean, I was on you guys with like Adam Dunn back in the day. Come on. Do something over here. Pokey Reese. Listen, the Phillies money line, we kind of like it. We said that line looks a little fishy, and now it's moved up a little bit. Money coming in on the Phils. We like it. We like the Phillies. Yeah, I got nothing to say about the Giants at Seattle. I have nothing to do with that late game. Late game money is going to be Angels, Astros. Late game. But I can't put that in. Late MLB. Angels and Astros. Oakland's not a dog right now, are they? I thought they went to being a favorite. They were always a favorite. So we already got our first COVID game. They won't be playing. Mets and Nats already screwing up our Cy Young futures, our division futures, win totals, because if they miss a couple games, I think these win totals, you got to play 160 games. And then you're out of luck. Then you get the refund. Let's get back to Albert Bell in 96. 48 homers, 148 ribbies, 311. 99 walks, just 87 Ks. Lost to the Orioles. And then next year they beat the Orioles. to lose the World Series. Again, Tomei at first with 40 jacks. They didn't bring in Matt Williams. It's 32. Dave Justice, 33. Manny, 26. Bell's off the team. COVID. It's a COVID game, Boogie. 5 Nationals got it. 5 Nats with the COVID. Well, listen, today I got my ticket today. Nothing crazy. These are just like $3 games. I threw a couple out for 150. Some are $3. Yeah, I'd go. Unless I really, really love something to go heavy on, kind of keep steady. You want to keep steady on your bankroll. Again, it's all on the person. Like and I said, my first bets were back in 1990, and listen, it took me a long time to get disciplined. Still, I'm a human. Sometimes I'm like, I like this, and I'll go overboard on something, and it bites you in the ass. I get it. But yeah, try because I tell the people, new people into betting, you got to keep the same. One, it's not like unless you're some kind of you're that wealthy and you have unlimited bankroll. Well, it's good for you. Have fun. Most people in here, I'm sure, are just regular people like me. You're just working. You're grinding out a living. You got a mortgage. You got a rent. You got a car payment. You're moving along and just trying to have fun, make a little extra money for stuff. So yeah, I'd say kind of keep it the same level playing fields for yourself. If you like something a lot, I always say, like, I'll have a game in a week. My 10-star, whatever you want to say, is my hype game or whatever, however you want to say it. And I say, listen, just because it's the game I like the most today or the last 2 or 3 weeks, I'm not unloading 10 times my wager on it. It'll be a couple units more. If you bet a quarter a game and you really like a game, go 50, go 75. Say, I really like this game. I'm gonna go for it. If it's a $100 player, make it a nickel. I mean, I don't know. It's all on the person. Matt Williams, Giants, 89. Listen, I was a huge Will Clark guy. Loved Will Clark. Again, fights with my buddy with about Mattingly, like Mattingly or Will Clark. I loved Will Clark. Although Mattingly, I love Mattingly too. I mean, you can't beat that guy's. He had a couple seasons in a row before he got hurt. Holy goodness gracious, man! Like 240 hits. What do you have? 237 hits, 30 homers. I mean, that was like the dead ball. That was like a defensive error in the 80s too. That's not like home run central back then. That was pretty much a pitcher. Which Dale Murphy for the Braves. That guy's a back-to-back MVP, crushing like 40 homers. That guy's so underrated. I feel like he was not loved enough. Nuggets Clippers. Who wins? I like the Nuggets, Dave. Go Stros. I'm with you on the Stros there. Robbie Thompson. Yes, I remember. I still have his baseball card. That year, I think he was like the 87 tops. It was like kind of like the wood paneling. He had the little rated rookie trophy on it. Jose Uribe. Eric, that's what you got. I mean, I bet a lot. Level playing. Fields with my games. Sometimes I go a little heavier on other ones. But I mean, let's be honest. Most people coming into betting now aren't disciplined like that. Let's be honest. People aren't disciplined like that in their life. You can't just open up a bag of Doritos and have 6 or 7 Doritos. You're going to eat half that bag. It's like anything. You're not just going to have one Oreo cookie. You're going to put 4 in your mouth. So same with betting. It's the same. It's the same thing. And not saying it's an addiction, but average people can't just bet one game for $50 a day and just be happy with that. It's not happening. So you gotta, it's going to take a while it took me years and years and years. I was 21 and my buddies, that was like, what are you trying to make on the craps table here? And I'm throwing out crazy numbers. He's like, be happy with a day's pay. What do you make at your job? Be happy with a day's pay. Be happy. As I said before, I'll say it 1,000 times here, and I'll keep repeating myself. People be like, this guy just rambles on about nonsense. Who are you walking up to on the street and giving $20 to every day? Because if you bet like two baseball dogs, you split, and you win $17. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Pick it up off the ground. I mean, like grind it out. It's found money. If you're thinking of getting rich, I mean, take instead of putting $100 on a baseball game, you got to buy $100 lottery ticket. That'll be a little easier for you. You know. I'm sorry. We got phone calls coming in. It's crazy. All right, Nuggets. How much is Derek Gloria with the Nugs? Gloria, did you get the message? I said somebody emailed you back about your place. Right, Rebel? No, seriously, it's just, I try. All right, I don't like to call myself a tech guy because I talk to people and the business and more media people. I'm like, it's terrible because I got it. I did this because back in '04, there's no sports betting here, so I was betting sports, and this was a good way to get my face out and do things. I mean, you're not getting rich. I was talking to another guy in the biz, and he's trying to break in. I'm like, you're not getting rich selling picks for $24.99, $34. That's you're not getting $1,000 in sales a day. Doesn't happen that way. You want to do this, you better be betting your games and winning. Unless you have some contract with a television station that's paying you a salary. This is fun. I love coming and talking sports. I mean, why? I mean, who the heck wouldn't want to just talk sports all day long? And make jokes about, when you were 15 playing sports and things that were going on then, like the guys who watch it on TV. That's what I do. We make jokes about food, movies. I try to bring a little real life into the conversation, so it's not just degenerative gambling talk. Yeah, Hawks were a dog last night, Alex. Hawks were a dog against the Spurs. We said we don't like the Spurs. We don't like the Mavericks. They're two garbage teams. Hawks have been playing well. Take the Hawks. No, I listen. I like Oakland's team. They're a nice little team. I just don't think the Astros are getting any kind of respect. I mean, that they still got a decent lineup. And Greinke's getting a little old for my liking, but can he battle through in April? Come see me in August when it's 95 degrees and that guy's throwing at 39 and his velocity's down to 88 miles an hour. April, I'm expecting a good start. Everybody's 100%. You're ready to go. San Diego Yanks are online. I mean, if I'm taking, I say both. They both should win. I mean, I don't like the Arizona team at all. I think Bumgarner's should retire. Alex is throwing out the crush. They're going to crush a team today. Here we go. We're coming out with the jinx things. We can't be throwing out easy winners. Thank me in the morning. You got to. I still have you. The gambling gods are fickle. You can't. I don't like throwing that stuff out. So I guess I'm a little superstitious when it comes to gambling terms. I don't like saying crap like that. Definitely don't bring any whale plays out. Yeah, check your email, Gloria. He emailed you. That's Ninja. We're talking Mariners in Seattle. There's so many other games. If we're betting a late game, let's go somewhere fun. Let's go somewhere. Let's go White Sox Angels. Let's take the Angels there. Let's take the Astros. I mean, do you live in Seattle? Are you a Giants fan? Are the other games blacked out? You can't watch them? You got it, Doug. Thank you for stopping in. and that's question. Anytime when there's huge fades like that, a lot of times I don't even look at. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with laying 250, $2, $3, whatever the case may be. But if I am interested in a game, it'll probably be a run line game. But I can't see taking Arizona even. I mean, I like my dogs. I like big dogs. Don't get me wrong. I'll jump on some ugly 180, 220 dog every once in a while. And I think the Jays are a solid team. But this line scares me a little bit because I thought the Yanks would probably be favored a little more. And it started low and now it's getting high, which tells me everybody probably bought in on the Jays early. And now people are coming to bury the Yanks at a shorter number. And Arizona, I don't think is going to be a good team. So, everybody's on the Padres. Day one worries you because you have all the hype machines are rolling. Padres are going to win. And, they're all in here with all, they're signing guys, trading for guys, Tatis contract, blah, blah, blah. Dodgers going to win 110 games. Most, they're going to challenge the Yankees, 117 wins, or Mariners beat the Yankees and whatever they had. So, like the White Sox. Now the game's a pick 'em. That team's supposed to be the trendy pick too. So that's sometimes I gotta like, you know what? I'll just go opposite and take a dog in those spots sometimes. Just cause with the length of the season, I can take an 0-2, 0-3 day there because I know in the next 2 games of the series, if I'm coming back with these dogs again, they're not going 0-9. We only have to win 3 of those. We get 3 wins out of that series, and we're making money because it's plus money all over the place. So, well played time, Eric. There's a lock. People come in like, "What's the lock? What the hell? What's the lock? I don't know. A master lock? What are you talking about?" Yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to wrap this up because I got my brother calling from out of state here, so he's on the road. I gotta actually got to take this call. He's checking things out. So listen, people, 10 p.m. tonight we'll be back. I appreciate everybody watching. These are the games. Make sure my brother's all right. Kings are crap. LA Kings, Sacramento Kings, LeBron, King James. What are you talking about? The Kings crap. I'm out of here. Listen, thanks for watching. We got games starting in 8 minutes. Let's go make some money, people. MLB's here. I am pumped, as you can see, and I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.